a foam disaster like I did.
I was going to start with the NA, and then I just poured this. So
And it, what the
Just
fuck?
start there. I haven't had any water all day.
So there's water in that. Did I tell you that story?
No.
Because
I better pop off here.
Renee's aunt, every time we're going to Germany, we have to spend, and she's got COPD, and he's dead now, but he also was because they're hardcore smokers.
Sure.
And so you end up sitting there, and she's a great German-style cook, and she just, this is her love. It's just bringing food, and he was a good beer drinker, so he was just always topped me off.
Mm.
And we've been with him all day, and I'm like,
Oh shit.
I'm dehydrated because it's just the salty food and beer, and I'm at that point where she asked Renee in German, would you like some water? And I said, ich auch. And she says to me, ich auch means me too, me also,
Oh, it's like fuck yes.
And Renee says, yeah. And she looked at me and she goes, you don't need water. There's water in beer. There's no water in wine. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm getting this beer down. It's I'm looking at Renee's water. I wanted to grab that.
Watching the drips coming down the side.
Ooh, that's refreshing. Shut up.
Well, isn't there something about in Europe, bottled water is not you can't get it everywhere.
No, you don't. When you go to a restaurant, there's no water.
At your table.
Yeah,
Right,
you have
yeah.
to
No, I
order
know that.
water.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Usually
then
pay for it, too.
Yeah, it's in a bottle. If you have to
Gas.
say
Con gas.
in
or,
German,
Yeah.
mit gas or ohne,
Okay.
without. So usually when the water, they do carbonated water, mineral water. So they have to be clarified with that. If you want tap water, then in Germany it's Zumwasser.
Okay.
Voss is tap water. And then
From
they
the
look at you
sewer.
really weird, and then you can I have some ice, and they're like, no, you don't get ice there.
Huh.
That's a waste. Ice are for mixed drinks, but most mixed drinks don't have that unless you ask it for a whiskey on.
Really?
Yeah. They don't. Ice is not a thing. Cold stuff, no.
Like a soda?
It's usually already refrigerated.
It's already cold, so yeah.
They don't. I don't go to fast foods there, but if you order a Coke or something, it's just a glass of it. There's no ice in it. So
Culture's so interesting.
Coke's on ice.
Just the fact that we do things so
different.
vastly differently than
Yeah.
and to them, it's that ice is going to melt and it's going to water down the Coke.
yeah.
Which is true. And have you ever seen, if you ask, how much in
Yeah.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you don't get anything.
Yeah. Or even in Starbucks.
Oh yeah, that's really
Oh,
bad.
I hate that. I did have a Radler brow once on ice in Germany.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You asked for the ice? Or
No, it came that way,
Huh.
which was weird. It
is
kind of
weird.
struck me as weird. It was a touristy place, so maybe that's
that's
the
probably
reason
why.
They were like, oh, fucking Americans.
You haven't updated this iPad.
Is that what's wrong, do you think?
No. I'm just saying you haven't.
How do you know?
Because
The backgrounds aren't clear
Well,
or stuff like that?
I was going to say, this swipe down menu does not look like
Oh,
The new
this.
one. Yeah.
yeah. I did it with my phone, and I guess I'm okay with it.
We
I
get
don't
used to it.
I don't like
It's
change.
what the.
Yeah.
Well, at a certain point, where's the advantages?
Yeah,
I'm thinking, did this improve anything?
like
It has better graphics.
I think it looks cool.
I had
Yeah,
my
that's about it.
I had my browser open, and I was trying to close out a window, and it doesn't allow you to do that anymore.
Well,
as
it
easily.
does actually if you go to the
bottom.
All
So-
tabs. All tabs.
Or-
Okay.
Packfiller's back.
What?
Lake Packfiller.
Hey, it's just leaves now, right?
Yeah.
It's
leaves
not
in-
water
There's
yet.
water in there.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll clean it. Jesus, if you showed up on time, you could critique.
So I feel like I need to show you this though. So if you go down here, and then you swipe up from the type in
bar,
bar,
yeah.
and you can just swipe them away.
Swipe them to
But
the side.
Yeah. So
Yes,
that's
they're
in-
sliding and they come up.
Yes.
And then you have.
Yes.
So I'm
different
here.
windows.
Swipe up. Nope.
No.
Swipe up from that.
Shit. Fuck.
Swipe up from that thing,
Oh.
and then you
okay.
can swipe them to the left.
It's got to go to the left. huh?
Yeah. Well, that's
Well,
not
that's
going to
not
go
what
away.
it's an empty browser page. Okay. God, fucking age just bitch slapped me.
Yeah, it happens all the time now.
Sorry, my mind is a million.
No, it's your mustache is all
You're
foamy
still on that
too.
last patient.
Your mustache is all
I forgot
foamy
to go
too.
back to the room. They're probably sitting there waiting.
To be honest, I'm still just thinking about bike racing.
Yeah, good man. Good man.
I spent the majority of my day thinking about bike racing.
Really?
I did some patient care.
Yeah, those are big dogs.
Bitch.
Yeah,
Those are big dogs.
he's the only one.
Yeah,
Why is
You
it
had
so
a bitch.
big?
that's what she said.
That's what
Dang
she
it.
never said. She's never said that.
To you?
Well, hopefully not to you.
Oh,
Sorry.
But seriously, why is it a big one? That's weird.
I'm just saying, David's never heard those words.
It's it's just I saw him online, so
That's
ordered 'em
because Danielle has always known me as Big Dave. She has no reason to ask why. She's been in,
she's been intimate with you. That's a good thing.
we're waiting until we're ready to have kids.
Oh man,
We're waiting.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that kid thing.
What could they?
Like when the youngins
Yeah.
start having kids, this whole thing is gonna change massively.
You think so?
Oh,
When these three start having kids,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to be here a lot less, is what you're saying.
yeah, and then
And the
riding gets a
Camelot.
little less, and Camelot's gone.
Camelot's
Man.
going to
You
come
know
crash
what?
into a halt.
Still be faster.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still a lot older.
Yeah, it's true.
oh, yeah. Still going to be faster. Uh-huh. I remember those days. Jane, you ignorant slut. Paul got that reference. Nobody
Yeah,
else
that's
should get that
right.
reference.
I got it from The Office.
Did you?
Yeah.
And they copied it from
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Dan
That's...
Aykroyd, Jane Curtin.
All right, here we go. Rhyme time. Shopping season is here, so many things to buy. I'll ask for a new bike every year. I continue to try. Likely won't happen. The Orange Giant has plenty of gas. Perhaps I'll go faster if I just work on a smaller ass. Welcome to episode 506 of the longest standing podcast in the sport of cycling, the one and only Packfiller Cycling Podcast. Hey, you know what? Think of us as a post-ride beer with several friends and one asshole. I am potentially that asshole. My name's Pat Bulger, and the chances of my being the asshole have lessened because everybody is here tonight. Finally, tonight's Scratch Prologue, powered by Scratch Labs Fuel and Hydration, is as follows. He's back, and so is Flanders, Mr. Paul Main. How are you, man?
All right.
What's the update? Is he doing all right? Flanders,
Yeah, he's got chronic heart failure.
Oh, Jesus.
One of his chambers is just going away, so he's on some cardiac meds. And interesting enough, the vet said this high protein, no grain food for dogs, they're finding there's problems with their heart.
Yep.
So
Oh,
you
shit.
need to get some grain in there.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
yeah.
Yes.
Left side, right side?
I don't know because Renee's just got all the stuff emailed to her. So
What is the? It's like tea. It's a tea thing that's in grain. It's like dye something. All right, we're not going to get into this.
yeah.
So Paul was back. So second of all, he's got back, Mr. Sam Waples.
Ah.
I did that. I did there. How are you, man? Oh, Paul. Oh, I forgot the Scratch Labs question. Restart the show. No, I'm kidding. The question, Scratch Labs question tonight is silly Christmas traditions. Do you have one? If so, what is it? Paul, what is your silly Christmas tradition?
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't really have one.
Did you have one from the olden days?
No.
No.
We do, you know, when I was little and got kids, we were able to open up one present on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
By that time, my brother and I already told each other what was what, so we picked out.
So-
already knew what it was
How did you know?
because we told each other. Because I would wrap his presents, and then we would vow not to tell. I wouldn't tell my little brother. My mom says, "Help me wrap Brian's presents." So I'd wrap them. And then she would do the same flip flop, and then Christmas Eve night.
That in itself is a silly Christmas tradition that your parents would have you wrap each
Help
other's presents.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean that mean.
Well, Santa Claus
That's
was
weird.
dead by the time I was in third grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was
Dead.
yeah. No, he actually Santa Claus.
When's Santa
getting
Claus coming? Dead.
No, actually,
Fucking
it was
dead.
Santa Claus came, and he flew an F-101,
Oh.
and I saw him land because it made sense because their speed of sound. He could go around the world.
Oh.
So we'd go to the guard party where my dad flew his fighters and stuff, and Santa Claus would taxi down. He had antlers on the canopy. Canopy would open up and he'd come down. I'm thinking, now that frickin' makes sense. So this stupid sleigh thing, that doesn't work.
This stupid sleigh thing doesn't even add up.
Yeah, he's got
Magic my ass.
supersonic.
Oh my God. So he's got back. Mr. Sam Waples, how are you, man?
I'm good.
What's your silly Christmas tradition?
I think watching A Christmas Story before, like a Christmas Eve, I always watch that.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys watch it on the day of when it's on 24
Yeah.
hours?
It's always in the background.
Do you ever watch it in its entirety? I always catch it about a third of the way through or something else like that. And
When Ralph has his pink
Yeah.
bunny pajamas on.
I catch that or something like that, and I'll just let it loop through and catch it again. So you guys watch it regardless on
Yep.
Christmas Eve?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Oh, okay. Okay. With the back theme, he never texts back. Mr. David Waples.
I knew who that was.
I knew who it was.
How are you, sir? You were extremely exhausted, so much to the fact that you had foamy mustache there. And
Are you already on to your second?
No, I just kept topping it off.
It doesn't count.
If it never hits the bottom.
It's still one
it's
beer.
still the first
I
beer.
wanted that beer where you get the full top and it's not half foam.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. Anyways, I had 80 texts today.
Several of them were from
80?
80. I opened my phone at lunch and I was like, fucking hell. Like, this is
I was
ridiculous.
only guilty for probably 5 of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a couple group texts that took up probably 50 of the 80 texts. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's Jack's fault.
Jack.
Yeah.
Dang it, Jack.
Um,
Silly Christmas tradition, T-ring.
what the
It's
fuck
not
is
silly.
I think it's silly because I really hope Grandma's not listening. It isn't that good.
Yeah, it's
What is
not that
T-ring?
good.
It's like this pastry.
It looks
cinnamon
like the
roll-esque.
cinnamon roll, but instead of them being like individual cinnamon rolls, like imagine you just don't cut a cinnamon roll and you just roll it into a
And
circle.
imagine that it doesn't have a bunch of layers. It's like just one folded over piece of dough
bread. Yeah.
and cinnamon
It's
sugar.
not
with
fluffy like a
raisins.
cinnamon roll. Yeah.
Raisins.
Love you, Grandma.
Do you have to eat it every year, or do
Well,
you,
yeah.
because she's like watching you with
Grandma
those
makes
big
it,
with
you
those
know.
big sad eyes?
Even when Grandma's not there, somebody makes it.
Oh, so
As
this
long
is
as it's
never
hot
going
out
away.
of the oven and you have enough frosting on it. It's just
Frosting?
sugar.
Frosting.
Oh yeah, it's just like a cinnamon roll.
Well,
Frosting.
You put frosting
It's
on a
not-
cinnamon roll?
it's
You
not.
don't.
What?
You savage.
No.
What are you talking about? You don't put
A
frosting
glaze,
on
you-
it. Yeah,
you
sure,
glaze
whatever.
it.
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Well,
I was thinking
That's
like
frosting.
cake
some people
frosting.
put that
No.
put that thick kind of
Sour cream.
Yeah, that
Yuck.
yeah, that
Cream
kind of stuff on it.
cheese-based?
Sour cream cheese based frosting
Cream
on it.
cheese.
yeah, maybe actually I could get on board with that if it's small, like as much as glaze.
Yeah,
You know.
I've seen ones with pretty thick on
I
it.
don't discriminate
Yeah.
against sugary toppings. I'll take it all.
But
Take it all.
but you discriminate against Grandma's tea ring.
No, I don't discriminate. I just think it is silly that, like, I'll probably eat it every year for the rest of my life on Christmas. But,
Is it a
It's
brick?
And then
not
you're
my-
gonna, when you have kids someday, you're gonna make them eat it. Too.
Yeah.
This is what we do,
My grandmother,
children.
but no, my grandmother used to make fruitcake, and we decided to just stop the suffering, and nobody makes fruitcake anymore.
That's smart.
Well, it's not bad, so I don't want. It's not like we have to get rid of it. It's just I feel like if you're gonna spend the time, you could make like a real cinnamon roll. It would probably taste better.
Wow, I think you should take that up, you whiny bitch.
Yeah.
Next off, he's probably got a sore back from all the running he's been doing, Mr. Jackson Bolger. Yes, this is our time to gather around and talk to Jackson about his problem.
Is this an
This is not
interference?
okay.
This is an intervention.
I will tell you what, though.
Intervention, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the best bass that I've ever had, because that is the worst part of me. I can't last on the bicycle.
Good. Okay.
Whoa!
Thanks for the finish there.
You saw everybody's. You paused. You
paused
for
for
a really
just long
long time. Everybody was like,
I cannot race past the 60-minute mark, and so my goal is to change that this year, hopefully.
love that.
Yeah.
So back to gravel.
No. But I just
But
don't want to
there's
get
a
dropped on
chance.
every single road race, because
Oh,
that did
okay.
happen all of last year.
And we have a lot more road races this year.
Yeah. So
Silver Bloom's longer.
here's a hoping. But I haven't gotten hurt, so that's good.
There we go.
Yeah.
He said Total Bloom.
He did.
Drink.
Jesus.
What, Jesus?
Show's falling apart.
Yeah.
We don't
What
drink.
Come on, what do we?
If we have no traditions, what do we have? Jackson, what is your tradition?
So it's becoming a tradition.
I was going to say, good. Yeah.
It is physically fighting my own cat.
On Christmas Day?
No.
At Christmas?
The whole season.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't physically fight him. So I'll let you just wait. So here's how this goes.
Animal abuse!
No, listen. So, none of you except for one. Well, one of us. One other person owns a cat. And so cats and Christmas trees are the worst combination ever. And I mean, they are the worst ever. Because our tree is surrounded by a gate. What did he do? He sticks his arm in the gate and he rips down the ornaments. So we try and think, okay, let's put blanket over gate, right?
Climbs over the blanket.
No, he rips the blanket down. Yeah. So now what we've had to do is every single night I have to put the blankets over the gate. I have to tuck the bottoms of the blanket underneath the gate so he can't rip them down. However, what he did the other night was he pushed the gates back so he could actually get into the tree. So to rip him out of the tree. And we have been at war for the past 2.5 weeks.
Wow.
So I finally figured it out. We put pillows to where the gate touches the wall, and then a stuffed animal between where the other side of the gate touches the wall. So I outsmarted him, finally.
I mean, you could just leave the tree in the box. It's essentially what you're doing.
At
You're
this
building a
point-
box around it.
At this point,
Yeah.
we might.
Yeah.
But it has been me trying to outsmart a 14-pound cat.
Oh, wow.
So it's been tough.
Electrify it. Electrify
The cat?
the gate.
Oh, well, that
They
would kill
don't
him.
like foil.
They don't like foil.
Foil.
Yeah, but the thing is about foil is if you set foil out, eventually he's going to land on the foil and it moves.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's going to be eventually like, oh, so I can move this.
Mm-hmm.
They're too smart.
Yeah.
That's what this tradition is, though. Over the past 5 years now, I've had to do this.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
sorry for those of you that got tired of that story, but this has been my
No.
life.
Never.
This is my war.
Yeah.
All right. Final introduction. The theme's been over for about an hour. Me, don't call it a comeback because I'm not coming back.
It's good.
It's all over. I'm Pat Bulger. My tradition is very much Paul's. It's the one present on Christmas Eve rule. You can only open one. And I have some childhood trauma from that, too, because I used to open just something stupid. Like one year, I remember I was so excited for one. I opened it up, and it was this huge-ass candy cane. And I'm like, I got to go to bed. What am I supposed to fucking do with a huge-ass candy cane?
Don't take it to bed.
Exactly. Yeah. You end up with,
Yeah.
fleece all over it and stuff like that. So, it's exactly. So there we go. Gentlemen, who's got their shopping done for the year?
Well, now I have some extra.
Yeah.
I just have one. The one here.
Oh,
It's just
for
one.
Secret
Because
Santa.
Because we don't buy presents.
Yeah, you don't. Wow.
Getting close.
You are getting. You lie. You're
No,
getting close to the
but
day where you shop. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that is it.
We did quite a bit last weekend
You did.
together
Oh.
because I was feeling guilty about how I don't typically help after the podcast. So
Wow. Hey, don't say we don't heal.
I can-
We don't.
We
Fix,
don't-
Yeah,
we don't
that's
fix
right.
people.
I can change.
Yeah, exactly.
Danielle, please.
Yeah.
I have. Shopping has become a problem for me because I'm getting it done very quickly, but I'm just constantly going, oh, what do you want? Okay. Set my phone down. Box comes 3 days later.
Yeah.
But done.
Yeah.
Except I probably given too much money to that bald prick Bezos, but what are you going to do? If it's just too easy.
It is.
I just, smoking crack just tastes too good. So I'm just going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Same level. It's the same level.
Yeah.
It's a similar thing.
Meth is nutty. And so I like it. So I'm just going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get any better in any way, shape, or form. So fuck it. We have all been given out as Secret Santa assignments for this year, and we don't know, right?
You're not supposed to know.
Jackson's wife picked them, but she didn't tell even him.
No.
So we once again have them for this year. Does anybody have an idea of what to get their victim? I mean, Secret Santa?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Cash.
Immediately.
Cash. You immediately thought of what to give?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm stumped. I haven't thought of dick yet.
Wow, I've already purchased mine, and it has already come to my house.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
So-
I've attempted to purchase mine. It's just there's a little bit of investigate. It's gonna take some time. You'll see.
Take some time. Huh?
Yeah.
58
He's
center
knitting
to
a
center.
sweater for his
David,
for the person.
I'm 58 center to center, in case you want to know.
Center to
Frame size.
Okay. Thank you.
I have the oldest bike here, so I deserve it.
This is true.
Yeah, So Jackson's bought it. Sam, you?
I've thought about it.
Yeah. Paul,
I just need to go and purchase it.
need to go and purchase it, so it's local. Okay, David, you just said.
Well, I tried
I
to.
don't
Yeah.
do that bald-headed guy. I don't.
Yeah,
I've never bought
I
anything
know I
from
shouldn't.
Amazon
It's just
in my life.
it's just
Wow.
too simple, And so
yeah, I just can't.
I gotta cut back because he's just.
Well, I'm just going to go off on this. I always try and do, if I can get it local, I'm paying somebody who's behind the counter
Yeah.
and stuff. And I went to the local store that same,
Oh, the
It's on
local
the hat.
Carhartt store.
Mhm.
Nice.
and there's one time I'm like, hey, I said, do you have this size? Well, you could get it online. I'm thinking, can
Why?
you go check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you see, if I don't come through this door, what are you going to do for a job? But that was frustrating. But they're a lot better down there now.
Yeah.
But there was a period where I'm like, seriously, they're on their phones. No,
Yeah.
I'm done. But I always try and keep it local.
On a personal note, what are you guys hoping for in terms of a gift cycling related this year? Does anybody have any asking friends or family? Paul's
new
not
bike.
Paul's not asking for anything. Paul's just gonna sit home and just be happy with
Not getting
peace,
anything.
love, and understanding,
Yeah.
or something fucking
What's so
stupid
funny
like
about
that. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is anybody asking for something cycling related for Christmas?
I am hoping for the kicker headwind.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Because my current one is a fan about, I don't know, this size.
Oh.
Yeah. and
describe that to people who can't hear.
I don't know.
audio.
12 by
corner
12.
to corner. Yeah. I would say 12 by 12.
Okay.
Yeah. And it doesn't do the trick. So my
No.
training is very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bar tape is wet.
Ew.
Well, no.
When you
Okay,
get
the
on-
bar tape's not wet.
when you
These
get on the next
bracelets are
day.
wet though. No, not when I get on the next day. That I'm happy to know.
That's soaked.
Yeah.
His headset goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You know,
trade
I'm not a dripper.
Oh my God! You are just
Oh, tonight. I love it. Keep it up.
When I
Is that pervy pills?
It is.
yes.
Yeah.
All right,
But
good.
when I how else are you going to describe that?
Yeah.
But I'm not there's no better
You
way.
don't get
because
particularly.
I'm
I'm
only
not a-
thinking of worse
I'm not a
ones.
sweater.
You don't get
No, he
particular.
sweats, but he doesn't drip. The sweat doesn't drip off of him.
You're
That's what he's saying.
right. So I don't get it in my headset.
He doesn't get particularly wet.
I do.
Nice.
This is gotten so out of hand.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so
Yeah.
you don't.
I pant.
Do you? That's how you
Yeah.
keep your regulate your heat.
Sure.
He doesn't.
Yeah. And then you lick yourself to cool yourself down.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's fair
You
enough.
dog.
Yeah.
I have a window open behind me,
Yep.
and I have the fan blowing in my face, and I have a towel over my bars and stem.
Yep.
Okay.
I have one
Same.
of those turbo, ones you use to dry out,
Yeah.
basement that's flooded.
Like a squirrel cage kind of design.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what that kicker fan is,
Uh-huh.
which is really nice. And it increases with your heart rate.
Up to 30 miles per hour.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
You
see,
haven't hit that yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I went into AFib the other day on the trainer, it didn't stop. I got off the bike. I'm sitting there for half an hour, and the fan's just going, "Come on, man. We can save you. We want you to cool down, buddy." The curtain. I'm nowhere near
Starting
the fan.
to take off and hover.
I'm nowhere near the fan, and the curtains at the far end of the room are just blasted against the back of the wall, just going, "What did we do wrong?" You know, it was just, oh my God, it was blowing like
Was
crazy.
this your workout today? I saw you stopped one halfway through.
No, that was yesterday because it was just a warm up for strength training.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because I was worried. I watched it. I was like, oh my God, did he go into AFib?
Oh,
No, he hasn't been drinking any whiskey.
Oh,
I haven't. Not a drop in like 2 months. I'm just miserable.
That's a rough life.
it was rough.
Has anybody ever received something huge cycling related for Christmas? Like, has anybody? Let's be honest. Everybody ever gotten a bike for Christmas?
When I was 4,
You did, yeah.
that's the only time.
I mean, yeah.
You did?
But
like a
just-
cycling, like nowadays.
Yeah, like
cycling.
I would
not,
say
not like,
last year I got one because I bought my bike in the late fall, and I was like, "That's your Christmas gift."
Oh,
You bought a frame. Oh, you bought the full bike.
Yeah.
you did.
So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of tough because I'm like anybody in here. I'm going to be particular about what I want, and then I usually get deals on what I want. So it's not like she can just walk into a store and be like, "Yeah, I'm."
What was your Christmas gift this year, Sam?
What
bike.
was your Christmas gift this year?
I'm sure he's already gotten it.
yeah, yeah. Did she already tell you? Like, this is your Christmas gift. Enjoy it now. Like you just said.
bike.
This upcoming year.
A bike?
You said
You got
You
another
got
bike?
another one.
What kind of bike?
Actual fuck. What?
That's what I'm getting at.
You
Yeah.
spoiled
Mountain
that little
bike.
shit.
Yeah.
No, gravel bike.
What kind?
The Crux.
Specialized.
Oh, wow.
Late on him, guys.
Wow.
Get him.
Sucking off of that
Specialized.
specialized teat.
You know what specialized like? Like an asshole. Everybody's got one, right?
Yeah, I honestly agree with all of you. I have nothing. They're overpriced. They're great bikes,
Yeah.
but I think that they are overpriced for what they are, and they fit me.
So who bought said bike for you?
My wife.
For you. Wow. Okay.
She's my sugar mama.
Jesus. No, you're fine. I'm Jesus, your son. I mean, your brother.
Yeah, your son.
Jesus is the son.
hell?
The son of God.
hell?
That is what we've lost.
I'm
Touch
older.
on. Celebrate Christmas
He's the
for what it's
reason
made.
for the season.
He's
You've heard that a few times
No,
in your
I'm
life.
just in shock that you've received 2 bikes for 2 Christmases, and I haven't received a single bike for any
in the last
Christmases
how many years?
2.
ever.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think I have.
It's easy when you shop for yourself.
Jackson, you received a bike for a present once, but that was your graduation from
was.
college, so that was a big one. But no, I don't. Now we probably, as you were saying, you probably have to admit that buying something large for a cyclist is tough to do because it's like size, color. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't
Saddle.
saddle. Yeah, I wouldn't even ask my wife to buy me cycling shoes unless I sent her the link to the exact model, the exact size, the exact style. I mean, is that what we have to do now? Do you just have to
Yeah.
basically send all the statistics and have no surprise in Christmas anymore?
Yeah.
That's what I do with all of my gifts. I send the link, the size, and the screenshot of
Nice.
it, just so
Really?
it's like very. I want to make it as clear as possible so they don't feel confused.
So
this
if
is
they-
I
what
want
I
weird-
want.
I
These
want,
are my
like-
demands.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I want like weird shit. Like who wants a size not 44, not 45? I want a 44 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I think buying cycling gifts for people who do this enough is more risky than buying jewelry for
yeah,
your wife.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree with that as well, unless it's I would buy my wife cycling stuff because
Yeah.
I know a lot about it, and I'm like, I know she's going to like this stuff, and she's like, I don't really care.
That's what I'm saying. People
Yeah.
as particular as us.
But when it's
I
it
used-
can't go the other way.
I used to buy my wife cycling stuff, and I remember people going, "Oh my God, why are you were buying your wife exercise equipment or exercise clothing?" It's like that Peloton ad a couple of years ago, where everybody got so upset because the husband bought his wife a Peloton, and and I was like, I'm buying it for my wife because we like riding bikes
What if she
together.
asked for it?
Yeah,
You know.
you got her cycling shoes and a helmet. What the hell is wrong with you? You telling her she's fat? I'm like, no, I'm telling her helmet doesn't match her kit.
No, telling her I like to ride bikes
Looks
with
like
her.
an idiot.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed to have you on the tandem, honey. Gotta have shoes have to be white.
The socks got to match.
Yeah, exactly. So it's okay. I I also don't like this tradition, this concept of sending, and no offense, Jackson, of the links and sending people exactly what you want. I get it because then you're never disappointed, but do you just send enough stuff that you hope one of the things is something that shows up, or is it? If like I send my loved ones 30 different items and 2 of the items come up,
it's like a wedding
registry,
yeah.
I mean,
I think that can be viewed in 2 different points, because I'm going to answer for Jackson in saying that I think that you would provide that stuff because you don't want people to stress about it, and you're just like, hey, these are things that I'd like.
Yeah.
If you want to give me a gift, great.
You've done that since birth. I mean, we've done, not birth, but since you were a little kid, it was the Sears catalog kind of a thing for following me, where you just dog ear the catalog, and that's what your parents would know you wanted.
Yep. Yeah.
And so it's kind of the same thing. But it also, I just, like Michelle, my wife sends me literal links to the things she wants me to buy. And then, surprise, that's what you got. I'm like, where's the surprise in that? I have tried to surprise her, and I bought her like clothes, and no, they get returned.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I think there's also, though, like, for instance, my wife told me what she wants.
Yeah.
And, like, I listen to that, but also I go off and I get her other things that she didn't say.
Yeah.
So it just really depends. For me, it's like, you're very right, Sam. I like to just be like, this is what I want. You don't have to really think if you don't want to.
Yeah, but I think somebody could give you something else, and you would be totally stoked about it.
Right. Yeah. I just think it depends on the gift giver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is why cash is king.
You got a
Can't
point.
go wrong.
You got a point.
You want
I
a
don't care
cycling
what you do
shoes?
with it.
Here's
Yeah.
$500.
Yeah. Now, I will say that I have, my mother-in-law tends to give those little Visa cards.
Those are awesome.
But they're for a specific amount, and I hate that because it's like, let's say it's for $50. So if you spend $49.23, that money, you're never going to use that card again.
Throw it away.
Yeah. So you're throwing cash away. Or you go online and you buy something that is $73 and it won't let you use 2 different cards. These are my first world problems.
Oh, yeah, that
These are the
sounds
things
pretty
that
bad.
keep me awake.
If you go into a store, you can charge one card, and then you can charge the other.
Yeah. So you're saying I got to leave the house?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
We know how he likes going to the store.
I know. Not talking to people.
I love going to the store. Just don't want to see anybody.
Self-checkout.
Don't want to see anybody.
Don't talk to me.
I saw a guy in front of me in the self-checkout the other day actually not scanning some shit and putting it into his basket. And I wanted to just like, hey, this guy. But I didn't say anything.
See,
Am I an
What was he
accessory?
doing?
Yes.
He was not scanning shit. He was just putting it into his bag.
You're supposed to swing. Swarm!
Code blue, code blue, code blue.
yeah. Something really interesting I saw the other day was, I don't know if that camera's working now. It's not. Anyways, it'll come back. Anyways, they can just hear me and not see me. That one. It's back. What I did see the other day, and I'm almost fairly certain it was an undercover cop, because he was roaming around the store, and he was being kind of obvious about it.
Yeah,
there
he
was
couldn't put his arms to his side. He had his
Yeah.
chin back, puffed out.
Kinda.
His gun was sticking out.
He was just like walking around like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Puffed out, and he was like watching this one guy from the self checkout, and I made direct eye contact with him, and he, scurried behind a little
Jesus.
display. It's like, buddy, if I can tell, and I'm a random person,
Yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure the guy's gonna be able to
You're a
tell.
grocery store cop. You probably aren't even armed.
Do
Yeah.
they still do that? They used to like have secret shoppers at grocery stores to like watch. Is that still a thing?
David,
I don't know.
What?
I have no comment, but how do you think I earn all of this?
You're a narc?
You're a secret
it ain't
shopper.
it ain't on the teacher's salary.
It's fair. And it
I am
ain't-
playing both sides.
It ain't from the proceeds of this podcast either.
Hell no.
Doesn't even cover the beer.
Speaking of frugality and the time of spending where so much money, we're in the midst of the spending season with everybody throwing cash around like crazy, and we happen to be involved in a very, very expensive sport. So what I'd like to talk about, a little kind of just fun topic, is what you think you could do without as a cyclist. Think of it kind of as when we play hell yes, yes, no, or hell no. Okay? but you have an opportunity to explain your choices. So I'm going to call out some things in our cycling lives that we have probably consider necessities, and I want you to tell me if you could potentially live without those items and how so. Okay?
No. I
No.
couldn't.
None of them.
I'm to a point in my life. I don't need to. I don't want to.
Oh, remember how we talked about the whole kids thing at the onset of the
Yeah.
It's just
show?
going to be hard.
All that shit's gone. Your basement is going to be a playroom /
Yeah.
storage room / diaper
No.
genie
Fishy
hell.
crackers in your couch.
Yeah.
All over your car.
Either of you come that, or you could look him dead in the eye and say, "Listen here, you little shit.
There we go.
You're gonna clean up your damn room."
Put your
Oh,
underwear in your
man.
pocket
Yeah.
and shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Braylon, you're gonna go back to your room.
Braylon!
That's your only space.
All you have, child.
Go to your cage.
Yeah.
So for example, first one, a smart indoor trainer. Could you live without it? Sam? Has
No.
already shook his head.
No.
Jackson?
I don't think so.
I know Paul could.
Yeah. I just ride my rollers.
Yeah. David?
Not well.
I'm still doing that.
Not well. Couldn't live a happy life
You couldn't live a happy life without a smart trainer.
without a direct drive.
Really?
Wow, he's
Let
right.
alone the fact that my wife now, is hooked on indoor training and on a training program because of a direct drive trainer. Like, she didn't do that much, and then I got her that, and last year just
Okay.
there's no way
Direct
for
drives.
an
If
actual.
you're going direct drives, the only way to go.
It's the only way to go.
Yeah, but
There's no way. I can't live
it's not
without it.
necessary.
It is.
No.
As somebody, I think, Paul, this is because you and I'm gonna back in the day kind of thing. You and I grew up for years on rollers or wind trainers, where you would be on them and your resistance was a fan.
Yeah.
It was loud as fuck. I mean, the whole house was just, when you had the TV cranked because we didn't have wireless headphones. You maybe had your Walkman on with the cassette player, stuff like that, and that was it. And so I could live without a smart trainer if I had to. If pinch came to shove. Push came to shove. I could cut a smart indoor trainer. How about the indoor training app and subscription? Is the same thing?
Yeah.
Everybody's hell no. I can't give it up.
I could give
I could give
What good
that
is
up.
What's the good of a direct drive trainer if
you
yeah.
don't have a program?
Yeah.
You can create them.
I mean, I just
You can create your own.
Could
I
you,
could
Steve
do that.
Jobs?
No, you can. There's apps out. There's an app out there that's just like you can create your own workout.
For
You
So
can
that's the
upload
same
it.
thing, though. That's the training app.
Oh, then hell no.
Oh, well, you know what you can do as well, though? With your Wahoo computer, you can actually pair it to the trainer itself, and you
Yeah.
can go on a ride. And it will remember
It
like the
will
gradient
match
and
your
everything.
ride.
Right.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
do
wow.
like 7 hills.
Yeah. So I guess
Oh, how miserable would that be?
Yeah.
Does that count as an app?
But you have nothing to look at.
Right.
You don't know you're coming to a hill until, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
that type.
yeah. I wonder if it shows it. Like if it
probably
would
will.
show the gradient. I feel like it would.
Not on my Wahoo
Well-
Roam. It doesn't have maps.
Don't do it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're just like the first. Oh,
That's
you're
it,
just
right?
the
Create.
old Bolt, right?
Yeah,
They
Bolt.
basically
That's
said-
right.
Yours is
It's
the
a
Bolt.
Bolt. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get it. I'll ask for a new computer for Christmas, Paul. So,
there
you
you
can have my current
Oh
one.
wow.
I could do without the apps.
You could do without him?
Yeah.
As I said, without the smart indoor trainer, I could probably do without him. But I remember being on rollers and going like, okay, I got to do a 3-minute interval, and or you'd watch some TV show, and during commercials you'd go hard,
Yep.
or something like that. High-end cycling shoes. When I say high-end, how low in quality could you go?
S-Works.
There are so many jokes that you just set up for me right there. I'm just like going, oh, so they're just shit anyway, or or something like that.
I've literally always had S-Works road shoes,
They
and
are the
I
best.
I don't think I can go below. I would never.
I would no. Yeah. I differ though. I would say I could go with a ratchet style.
Really?
Yeah. If I had to give up something of the list you've given so far, that'd be it.
S-Works
Would it?
lace ups. Okay, is that a compromise?
Hey,
I have lace ups for my mountain bike shoes.
I
They
read
work
lace
fine.
ups on road and mountain. I love my Giro lace
Well,
ups.
you
They're great.
got them on sale though, didn't you?
They weren't that much. The boas weren't that much more.
So
I
they were the
chose
cheaper.
lace ups. I
They were
chose
cheaper.
lace ups. I chose lace ups because I wanted them, because I think they look badass, and because they're comfortable as hell. And in my last, let's see, 15 years of racing, I have never had to reach down and tighten up my shoes to get ready for a sprint. Shut fuck off.
I have so many times.
Yeah,
come
I
on.
do. I have never done that either.
That's a psych thing.
No, it is a thing. But I will say I've loosened my shoes,
For sure.
like when they swell. You know,
more often I'm loosening them at like halfway through the ride than
So that's why I couldn't do
You
laces.
get edema? What's going on?
Yeah.
Heart condition. That's his problem.
All that lactic acid. You would understand if you could push the pedals as hard as us.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I will say I've never loosened them, but you will find me.
Thanks, Jackson.
Yeah. You will find me probably every single race.
I was about to lose my shit.
You'll find me every single race tightening them, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel kind of toxic today.
Okay, I haven't done it. But mind you, my answer to this question is no.
I can't either.
I could not go cheaper. I will never go to if my father told me one thing, he told me 100 things, but he did tell me 100 things. A couple of them I listened to. But we're
Just a
never
couple.
skimp on
Contact
footwear and eyewear. Never skimp on those two.
What about helmets?
I'll get to helmets.
Okay, sorry.
Your how about this? Your cycling team kit. What is the bare minimum? How many pieces of the cycling kit do you need? And if so, how low would you go in terms of quality on that?
I need like top end for the shorts. Can't
You
go
do.
any lower than that.
Can't go any lower.
Yes.
So you are like
I got a sensitive grundle.
This is an awesome
I'm kind of starting to figure that out though. Like, I think if I don't ride the high quality stuff, like
Rash.
is grundle a bad word? If I titled the show "Sensitive Grundle," would
No.
people be
No,
offended?
no,
Okay.
if you said
I think
Gooch,
that's
if you said Gooch, it'd probably be a
Yeah,
little-
yeah.
But
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
or undercarriage.
That sounds like a Christmas thing, though.
Gooch.
This is the story of the sensitive Grundle.
Oh, okay.
Up on Grundle Hill lived Captain Grundle, who was sensitive.
Yeah, it could.
Sorry. Anyway.
No, but like I get saddle sores really easily. That's kind
You
of
do?
what I figured out. Yeah.
Do you bathe? That was a
Shaving
rhetorical,
cream.
smart-ass question. Do you share? Do you shave?
Yeah,
cream?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every single
20
time.
mile ride.
Even tomorrow morning.
I don't for anything.
Getting out of bed.
I don't.
Yeah.
for short rides.
That's crazy.
Other people on the kit thing. Paul?
Upper end stuff. Yeah.
You have to be upper end.
I've had cheap stuff and
You
it-
paid the
not
price.
good. No.
I could get away with the skin suit.
Yeah.
Speed
I could
suit.
get away with a skin suit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if I had to,
$500
yeah, that's the thing is, like, if I had to just limit myself, I could just do a speed suit, like our
Really?
road suit that we have. I could just do that
For everything.
for, that would just be it.
I'm gonna honestly just ride those for road races.
Oh, same.
They're way better.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
They're not old.
Yeah, I don't feel right in
Yeah.
them. I don't feel comfortable.
Like
I'm finding it quick because I can just hop right off of that.
Yeah, it's an
Get
hour,
that
it's
thing
over,
off
and
of
yeah,
it,
nobody's gonna see you,
Jesus,
popping
yeah.
out like from sausage casing.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
feel like a 10-pound sausage
Things
packed
like
in a
8
5
5
pounds.
pound
Yeah.
sack. Yeah, I'm just like, boo. I'm like, oh no, I hope nobody.
You're like
sees.
holding your breath the whole time you're riding.
You can't work out hard enough because you're holding your breath in.
Oh my God.
The ladies might see.
Yeah.
The ladies.
David, do you on that skin suit path?
I mean, I could get away with. I'm gonna say I could get away with just a regular kit because it's gonna be cheaper. So I don't think a skin suit is really getting away with
I
anything.
think it's pretty close in price. You'd be surprised when you buy a short
Jersey
and
short.
a jersey.
Yeah.
Then you start.
Yeah.
Like a really nice shorts and jersey is gonna be the same as a skin suit. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah,
Or-
pretty
or-
close. Like
Yeah.
you look at from Panache.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
probably $20 difference. Or
I think
something
so.
like
Yeah.
I would prefer nice bibs, but I got pretty thick leather down there.
You're particular.
Pretty thick leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
You're like the opposite.
calloused.
You're like the opposite of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's
I-
not on your back.
No, I can get away with
Nice.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go naked.
Yeah. So
I don't think I could ever train in a skin suit because every time you got to go pee, you end up hunching yourself over. Like
the new one is because it unzips fully.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you are not going to pee on a ride.
Come on. You got to drink water to be able to pee on a ride. You'd pee dust.
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Strava.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Could
I
you quit
could
it?
do it without. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you follow enough people on like the Garmin Connect app,
That's the same thing, though.
but no, it's not. You don't have to pay for Garmin Connect.
You don't have to pay for Strava.
Yeah, but it's kind of different.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would agree with you in that, like, I would want one of those apps to analyze my data, but I don't care about sharing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do like to look at my data and be able to see what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been something that I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
It's a luxury, though. We're talking about what you need.
Yeah. David's right.
You don't need it. You need it for you to race, to train. And
Yeah.
I concur with Dr. Waples.
Thank you. I concur.
I always want to say I concur.
I
I just saw Catch Me If You Can. How about the head unit completely? The bike.
No
not a
headset?
problem. Jesus.
Come on!
All over the place.
Oh my God, this thing's wobbly. Could you do without the bike computer completely?
Yep.
I could.
Paul, we're only saying that because, well, you hardly ever ride with one, but we grew up in the time where you didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
You timed your rides off of your wristwatch. Or in my case, I would time myself off of how many cassettes I brought with me and would listen to from end to end. I'm serious. I had a coach who would send me out for 5-6 hour rides, and I would just count the tapes I listened to. I'm like, 3 tapes in, I can go home. 3 tapes back. Full albums. I figured they were close to an hour each.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No food, mind you, because I had all the cassettes with me. I'm not joking. I would go for 4+ hours rides
With no food.
No food.
Just cassettes.
Nope.
That's insane.
And you know what was in my water bottle?
Water.
Nothing.
Rocks.
Dust.
Dust. Yeah. No. Yeah. This is. Paul, we got obviously a lot more shows to do in our near future. Yeah. You could already do without that. Thank you, by the way. You could do without the head unit. We know that from Paul. How about this one? Could you do without more than one bike? And if so, if not, what is the bare minimum?
Road bike. I have to.
Jackson,
have a road bike.
you pretty much are.
I was
going to
say, I
you
could
have more
easily
bikes,
do that.
but you pretty much only religiously stick to one.
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah.
you are one.
Yeah. Well, I had that Cervelo, which was a
Yeah.
backup when the
Spare, yeah.
for a spare, but that's it.
David,
I
you
really think I need a mountain bike. I really think I need a mountain bike.
yeah.
I think that if I had to, I would pick a road bike, but I really would love to have a mountain bike too.
I'm in the same
Gravel
boat.
bike's a luxury.
Yeah, gravel's a luxury.
It is, and for all the people who are into this, the one bike to rule them all philosophy, I've never been. I thought for a while there when the gravel bikes were coming out and you could switch out tires and all that kind of stuff. I thought, wow, there is a way to do this. There's not. There's not. way
It's
to
a
do
fallacy. I've tried it. It doesn't work.
it. It's not going to.
It was a way to get people to buy more gravel bikes, thinking that they only have one.
Yeah.
And they still have 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Now they have 2 or 3 different gravel bikes.
Yeah.
Hi, Sam.
Tell me about it.
How many gravel? Do you have 2 gravel bikes at home now?
I will when the other one lands. But yeah,
What's your old one?
my 3T.
What are you going to do with it?
Don't know yet. It's just sits there. No.
Did you get a frame or did
You want to give it away
Hell
for a
of a
whole lot
deal.
of free?
No.
Pretty close. Yeah.
I don't know. 1, 2.
Dollars?
Less than 2.
Well, you could just trade it like, Jack or something like that. You can come over and work in his basement.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
Don't
What
do
do you
it.
need done? Do you want
Do
me
some
to
labor.
do some acrylic painting on the wall?
Yeah.
Acrylic painting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Labor. Just haul rocks.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could teach you about teaching elementary schoolers literacy.
Jackson, you're talking yourself out of a bike.
I'm just saying
That
I
is
have valuable skills.
Yeah, I have valuable skills.
Nunchuck skills.
Have you started sheetrocking?
It's done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because that's good for the ceiling. He would have to.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know if I could do with less than 2. I would like. I mean, it's. Oh my God! Now, when I talk about the fact that there's so many bikes in this house, there are a lot in this house, but there are several of them happen to be my wife's or tandems or things like that. So don't judge me. Other than the areas I allow you to judge me at,
Of course.
like my psychoses and my slowness and things like that. You can't do it though. Fuck you.
That's fair.
So but you get established. You build this little quiver of arrows, so to speak, and I just have become used to it. Having a road bike, a mountain bike, a gravel bike, things like that, and it just becomes natural. You just accept it as normal. It's not like I went out and bought all 3 at once because I'm a dentist. I bought all 3 over time and have paid them off over time. I'm trying to justify my actions. Speaking of which, next one on the list, time trial gear, gentlemen. Could you do without time trial gear?
Yes.
I
That'd be
already
the
do without
first
it.
thing to
Easy.
go.
Gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time trial bikes, helmets.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too close to a triathlon anyway.
However,
no.
I do kind of want a pair of
Roger's
clip-
going to be texting me as soon as he hears that.
However, I do kind of want a pair of clip-ons this year to see how much better it can make me. Because I find that I do like the best power I've ever done, and it's like
You're not going to
your
use them
30th.
though because RC3 doesn't exist anymore, and
Yeah.
Wenatchee's an
true.
uphill time trial.
That's true. So
Unless
no, I
you
don't.
go to Baker City.
Which we
I
It's
am
12
going to
mile
Baker
flat.
City this year.
Are you?
Yep, that is on my list.
Who's
Dave and I are talking about
Who's got bullshit on their bingo card for Sam, by the way? Because if you go to Baker City, I will go too.
Okay, you're going.
And we're all
Wow,
sleeping
you
in
shouldn't
the
have said
and we're
that.
all
And we're all
the
sleeping
camper?
in one bed.
No, the camper.
Don't
One
they have,
bed
Don't they
in
have
the
a white
camper.
tiger down there?
Yes, Michelle's booking the room.
No,
My wife hates the fact.
I am going to that.
She got
though,
hit
so that's a
twice
bad
for
deal
this.
for you that I
Really?
accept.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I thought about it,
Yeah,
Really?
but it would be a waste of time and money for me. One, I would have to make up so much time on the first day. It's a road race, and it's rolling hills.
Yeah.
Because the time trial, I can hold my own. I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
gain. I'll probably lose, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Then the crit, I can hold my own. But the last stage is
Just bang.
101 miles, and it's 15-mile climb.
What about the togetherness? That's not a waste
it's
of time.
yeah. See,
It's just
you're
a
not talking
hockey
my
stick.
game.
101 miles
anymore.
for everybody, Paul.
Yeah, everybody does the same.
Yeah.
101.
I agree with that, but
probably
also
flat.
racing to me anymore is the group. I'm not doing this I'm not going to win, but I
Yeah.
do want to be out there and racing my bike and doing it with my friends. So that's what I'm going to do. As
I
much
would.
of that.
I agree, and I think it's fun, but I have to be competitive when entry fee is $260.
Yeah.
And
Then I have to be. I want to be
Is
competitive.
that how
at
much Baker
least.
City is?
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
254.
I gotta
or
say
something like
that 101 miles for a final stage is asinine.
Mhm.
That's just dumb. Now having a big climb, I get it. That's cool. That's the epic finale. That's the grand finale. Fine. Don't make all your categories ride that far. That's just bullshit.
That's just how they have to do for the logistic part because it's a point to point.
yeah.
So you actually
So have
get
half your
shuttled
group
back-
start at the
back-
halfway point or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's got to be a
I don't know
town along the way. I mean, is there a gas station? Does
Have you been?
Farmer
Have you
Fred
been to Eastern Oregon?
want to let us park in his yard? Jesus.
I'm really thinking about that though. I would get dropped 50 miles in,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, great. Now I got to ride 50 miles by myself.
Yeah, or get a DNF,
you-
and the whole weekend is over.
Which was my tour to Bloom.
Yeah.
So
But that
it
was
didn't
due
suck.
to a flat.
$200.
Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
Back to our topic. Ride nutrition.
No.
Could you do
Racing.
without ride nutrition? If so, what is
What do
the?
you-
If
what do you
not, what is the
qualify
bare
that?
minimum? All the wonderful products we have that we put
Modern
into our
day
bottles.
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it could you do what is the bare minimum of ride nutrition?
Fig Newtons.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
Jackson, you shook your head immediately.
What I have now, I can't because
Okay.
it's gone really bad when I don't.
I could do some of those like really cheap brands, like I don't know, whatever the like formula 369 company is or something like that. That's like literally just bag of like sugar.
You can make your own.
I know. That's what I'm saying is I could do that. Like and I can make my own. But I would just buy Amazon bulk and have that in my bottle and give up like nutrition bars.
It's hard to say. I mean, it's again going back to an old school versus new school because, you know, I'm not eating Nature Valley granola bars. I'm not doing that shit.
I was gonna say, are you gonna go back?
I'm not swallowing rocks again. Yeah. No, my God. You know, it may be the equivalent of giving yourself what is it when they tracheotomy. Yeah, exactly. You just reverse. You just cough it out. Those were horrible. And I don't think I could do that again. But I could do. You know, if I had to, I can go back to Fig Newtons. I can go back to bananas. I can go back to, you know, a good old-fashioned Snicker in the last hour or something like that and just go from there. But no, it's stuff I like. Okay, here's an important one, gentlemen. Pre and post. Could you do without pre and post? Which is a coffee before, a ride, not completely giving up coffee, and a beer after.
Mm-hmm. That'd be one of the also first to go.
Hang up the bike. My career
I couldn't do without coffee.
I could do without post, not pre.
Yeah, post. Yeah. Post I can do
no,
that.
I'm sorry. There's only one. The only thing I don't do it for anything other than that anymore.
The beer afterwards.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
Well, we're at that age.
I'm starting to shake. Just think about it. I'm starting to think.
I'm starting to shake with this beer in my hand.
Holy shit. High-end eyewear. No. I couldn't either. Not giving up high-end eyewear.
I mean, if there was an abundance of low end, it's just the problem with like, are they still a sponsor?
No, Gooder is not a sponsor anymore. You can mention Gooder.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
I think they've changed their game. I think they've upped their game.
I hope so because it was good for the first like 7 rides, and then it was just scratch.
Yeah,
and you know, like with the first cleaning.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, I think the coupon code is still good.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I think you can still type in Packfiller 15 and it'll work.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But no, I agree. I would clean the lenses with anything other than the bag that it came in, and it would scratch immediately.
Yeah, you need microfibers.
Yeah, and I do have to say that as I said earlier, footwear and eyewear, I'm not skimping on either of those. And you got to look good, man. You know, even when you're getting dropped on that 50-mile route or 150 miles of a 100-mile route.
Yep.
Okay, one set of wheels for racing and training. Could you do it?
Yeah.
I already do.
Yep.
You do?
Yes.
Same.
On discs?
I can manage, but I don't like it in a race. Not having backup.
Yeah.
I've had many incidents where I needed wheel change.
That's why you got to ride
tubeless.
Yeah. I've seen so many like YouTubes. Now, this is why you don't pedal through a corner, and the guy catches a pedal and like it just blows out. This guy smacks on the ground.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And I've caught pedals many times, and I can stay upright, or even when you go down, your bike's okay. It's not.
Yeah, you just get
the
up.
tire's not flying off, and you're skating on carbon and ruin your wheel.
You know, I'm really thinking about it. I don't do tubeless. I don't really know how to do it. That's kind of why.
It's messy and it's time consuming. And
yeah, I just don't have the stuff for it. You know.
I think it's great for gravel. I can't imagine not doing tubeless with gravel and mountain bike. Not for cross. That's stupid. Cross, because you run such low pressure, it's so easy to burp it out.
Is that what happened at the race?
Probably. Tubulars are going to live just
white
on
stuff
cross.
on my leg.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Anything else you guys consider luxury that you could potentially skimp on? Let's say times got harder and grocery prices kept going up.
I don't know, nice headphones to listen to.
And there's a second part to that question. We know a lot of this stuff, and there were some things we said we could do without, yet we still decide to spend so much on this sport.
I know where I would have a problem.
Yeah.
I finally in my life I've been trying to get like Campy record. I finally got there. Then I had I had Shimano, I did Durace, and now I have Red. They even stepped down, even though there's like no difference. They perform exactly the same. I just can't do it. That's one I have to have a Red bike and not Force. Like that guy there.
You know what?
I've still never made it.
Yeah.
I'm still.
I was
rocking
thinking about that
clothes.
the other day when I was looking at my Ultegra kit. I was like going, I miss the Durace, the but I also have thought a lot about it since, and I'm like going, I'm also not, rolling in cash, and if you crash, shit, I gotta buy
it's a
Durace.
killer.
I don't have to buy. I can get away with buying Ultegra stuff, which is cheaper to replace, but I don't know.
See, I was the opposite. Like I had
You
all
had
that stuff when
Durace
I was
of, like your first bike.
Yeah, my
And
first
he's got
bike.
2 bikes for the last 2 years. What the hell, David? Why don't you stand up on the dining room table at Christmas dinner and say, hey,
Enough.
time for
Yeah,
the airing of
doctor.
grievances. Time for Festivus. I got some problems with
For
you
the rest of
people.
this.
Why haven't you guys bought
Who
me a bike?
Who doesn't love me?
Yeah.
My sugar mom.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
God.
You guys have student loans.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. But we still choose to spend this just absolutely asinine amount of cash on this kind of stuff.
Yep.
Is that a problem?
Nope.
Or okay.
Can't
No.
take it with you, can you?
No, that's a good call.
Yeah, I don't know. My thing is that, like, I will never have a problem spending money on quality stuff that keeps me moving and outdoors.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be spending thousands of dollars on a new TV or whatever. I'm gonna spend money that keeps me healthy and moving.
Yeah, I would never do that.
I saw while I was researching this, I saw something that said, you know what? Don't pay attention to the cost of the bike. Just divide it by the amount of kilometers you ride per year.
Right.
And just keep
That's
riding more
the best way to
kilometers,
look at
and the investment gets
Yeah.
cheaper and cheaper
Mhm. Yep.
the more you ride.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look at the fact that when people say, "Oh my God, you have a $5,000 bike," and I do, but I've ridden
5.
five.
Who can buy a $5,000 bike nowadays?
Well, that's
Not much.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. Yeah, or don't tell them you have a
Yeah.
$10,000 bike, and then they'll go like, "It's more than my car."
I also think most of us make compromises in other areas of our life so that we can indulge.
these, yeah.
Like my car out there is falling into the ground, into pieces of rust. I
Yeah.
would rather buy a new bike than a new car. Well, I'd rather buy 3 new bikes than a car, right? And none of us are driving around in Porsches
No.
because we'd probably all rather have a new bike.
Pat used to have one.
I sold mine.
But it was never new.
It was not new,
No.
and it was not it was now when people
914.
think old school, they think old school Porsches. Thinking, "Oh my God, that's even nicer."
Like
No,
a
it was a
Dennis.
914. It was just it was a
Just
glorified
as bad
Volkswagen.
as a Dennis.
Yeah, but they're
No,
collectible
You
now.
take that back.
you take that.
They're
back.
collectible.
I sold it for $4,000,
Uh-huh.
and now
that's
that
probably
car
worth
would go
12,
for at least
14.
Yeah,
That thing
yeah.
could rip a corner, too.
Oh, it was so much
Yeah.
fun to drive.
Yeah.
Until it rusted into my driveway because I am not a car person.
Yeah.
Hence the fact that I spent $4,000 to have my Mini fixed. Shit.
There goes the new bike.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm not getting a new bike for a while. You guys are going to have to pool together and say, "Hey, Pat, you know what? This podcast has been so much a wonderful part of my life, and I can't thank you enough." So we all got together. And by the way, if it was a Specialized, I'd accept it, but I'd just take the stickers off.
Because it
Fair.
says specialized
Yeah.
in some countries means asshole.
Yeah, it does.
So,
Does, yeah.
yeah.
And it does in this basement.
You have a Specialized, David.
Yeah, you do.
It's different.
It's not.
There's
Your
nothing,
mountain
You
bike.
there's
can't. You
nothing
can't
similar.
talk shit.
There's
No.
nothing similar.
You know what? If Specialized sponsored this show, would everybody accept it and ride one?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Good bikes. They're good bikes. It's just that everybody has one.
There's our sales pitch right
Yeah.
there. You said yes to Jackson?
You could give me Huffy.
For
And
free.
for
Yeah,
free.
like when Diamondback sponsored Optum or whatever, and it was like Diamondback's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because free bike.
Oh God, that is funny.
Because you're going to keep the parts and throw away the frame
Yeah.
and then rebuild.
Also, I'm probably going to get a Crux motherfucker. God dang it. I didn't want to have to do it.
You just had to.
Well, I'm going to have to. He did it
Yeah.
Have you looked at times?
for the gravel bike.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just-
This segment sponsored by not David. He's an
Yeah.
asshole.
Well, we could do that too. That'd be great.
Yeah.
It just seems.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I know a dealer. That's the old news jingle. I'm going with the old news jingle tonight. Sponsored by our friends at Untapped Maple, great energy, clean fuel, and all the basics of pure Vermont maple syrup. It works. Trust us. Don't skip on that one. Damn it. By the way, you guys, the early season has become already. Everything's getting sooner. Everything's getting closer and closer because the first kits have already arrived. In case you guys don't know, formerly Israel Premier Tech is now known as NSN Cycling, and they've unveiled their new kit ahead of their debut season. Is it debut? But anyway, it's taken over by international sports and entertainment company Never Say Never, NSN, and a global investment platform last month, and since welcomed Biniam Gourmet on board. Gourmet? Is it Gourmet? I apologize. I'm sure he's like, fuck, Pat. And so everything's going on with that one. And for those of you just listening to the audio, you're going to have to probably Google the name of that kit, because I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to click this. And
you know who's a heavy investor in this?
Who?
Is former Barcelona legend Andres Iniesta. Like, big investor.
Really?
Yeah.
The new kit is on the monitor.
Sponsored by NSN. Never say never.
No, it's Never Say Never.
Only avoid.
Yeah.
I think I'd like you better if we slept together. That's
never say never. We are so old. Initial thoughts on the first kit of the new season?
I think they did a good job.
Yeah,
Really?
that's not terrible.
Looks like cat vomit to me.
Does it?
No, I just wanted to throw.
No, I don't. You know, at first I was like, "Oh shit, oh shit," but then I'm like, "Oh shit."
What do you think? Those are Navy shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Midnight
Nice.
Blue.
I think we got that started first.
Midnight Blue. They're copying us.
I think it works.
Yeah. The orange. Yeah. I don't mind it. All I know is that we're not gonna. So do we give it a grade? Should we start giving letter grades?
B- for me.
B minus.
I'd give it an A-.
A
I'm
minus.
going to go A minus.
A minus. Yeah. B plus.
I really think Rafa did it first. Rafa, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Rafa did it first. But now that they are no longer with EF, I think MAP is going to take that step. And
Is
I
that
think
a MAP kit?
No.
Oh.
I think they are going to take. Well, I don't know actually, but I think they're going to take the new creative.
I don't
helm.
think it is. I think it's is
Enlarge it, and I'll see that.
Yeah.
There should be a tag on it.
No.
Ikoi.
It's
Ikoi.
hard- It's too.
Is Ikoi the brand?
You'd be able to
brand?
see
Yeah,
that it
it
would
is
say
Ikoi.
MAP.
Yeah, it is. So there you go. There's our first kit reveal of the year, so we can all start doing our preemptive judging.
Do you have Ineos?
I was going to say, did you see the new Ineos?
Oh no, is there a new Ineos kit for the year? You guys are gonna have to fill while I bring out new Ineos.
I will say, I don't know how they went from that sleek blue and red to the worst kit in the Peloton. It is so.
Would you have? Because it's a off-white, kind of a little bit of gray in that white. It's
Right.
not a pure white.
Is it one of these that I'm
Shorts.
bringing up on my
Nope.
screen
Nope.
here?
Orange and then a stripe in the
Orange
middle.
on the top, and then if you go to Cycling News, they maybe have something there. Ineos, and or are you Escape Collective? They have it.
No.
You're a bastard.
I was, but
You
they
bastard.
just charge too much. God damn it! You know, I host a podcast that's free.
Yeah, and
I
he
guess I
has to,
But it's
Well,
a subscription. How
pay
can
for
you
all his
resist?
other subscriptions. Yeah.
How can you
I guess I
resist?
just
Yeah.
don't know where the orange comes from. It's not that.
No,
Because
that's-
the whole thing is orange.
that's not it.
Oh.
It's about
Anyways.
so from the
Yeah.
shorts, the shoes. Everybody has white shoes, white socks. It's kind of a little bit of gray. I mean, it's white, but it's got like a little bit of grayish tone to it. Shorts all the way up to midriff, and then right from chest up is orange.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
There's
know
a
why
picture of Ghana on it.
Have
Yeah.
you guys seen? This is my next story. I'm just jumping because we're going to do that as I had it all saved on my desktop, but apparently it didn't come to this one. The most recent footage of Matthew Van Der Poel
Yes, almost crashing.
Yeah.
He
was
so close.
riding beside some sort of amateur who was asking him politely if he would
Sprint.
do some sprints at full gas, and his chain skipped. And I saw it. And for those of you who are trying to figure out what I'm talking about, if you ever have watched somebody sent you like that, oh, look at this nice little peaceful clip, and then out of nowhere a monster face appears at this, just and it scares the shit out of you. This was the perspective of somebody riding behind this guy in Van der Poel about to sprint, and Van der Poel gets 3 pedal strokes out of the saddle, and his chain skips so bad, and he's sideways, and the person videotaping or taping it just freaks out and turns away. And it is, honestly, it was one of the first things I saw in the morning while I was having my morning constitution, and I was cleaned out for the rest of the day because it scared me that much. I was glad I was sitting where I was sitting.
It shows you, though, how unbelievable of a bike handler Matthew
Oh my God, that he pulled that out.
It was
is
crazy.
unbelievable that he made it.
Well,
he
the
made
funny
it
thing
through
is,
that.
this kid, I think he's a French kid, saw him on the ride, and his buddy was taping. He goes, then you want to sprint?
Yeah.
And Matthew said he's just totally done with training. He hates it. So it's like, I'm going to mix it up. And so they try it once, and this chain skips.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, we'll try it again. And that was the time where...
The worst.
Yeah, the worst. And that's why the camera goes off, because the kid behind has to grab brake. And so he puts his reaches down instead of holding his phone.
Could you imagine being there when all that happens? I mean, I don't think you would think there would be a tinge of guilt of just enticing Matthew Van der Poel to sprint with you. And then second of all, I mean, you wonder if next thing you know, Alpecin is coming at you with legal action of some sort, because I can only imagine what these riders have to have on them in terms of insurance policies.
Yeah.
Because they're out riding on open roads. They're out riding with every Tom, Dick, and Harry and those types of things. In cars. And you can only imagine what they've got, how much they've got to be insured to. And think Egan Bernal, just coming off of a Tour de France win and that major career life-altering crash. I wonder if people even insure them. No, they're too high risk.
They probably just have to endure the risk themselves, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if you wouldn't. I mean, seems like it'd be too much.
Yeah. All right, you guys, let's keep moving. Now, I don't have any Christmas jingle. I got to get a Christmas jingle because usually I do this time of year when we have this. Do I have anything? Do I have anything on the... No, I don't.
We could all sing.
Yeah. I'm just going to give us a little bit. Yeah. Oh, Christmas. It is time for our gift exchange, not gift exchange, gift ideas for the I would want to say budgeting cyclists, but no, we're going to start at $50 and under, and then we're going to go through the roof by the end of this whole thing. I asked you guys to come with a gift idea for the discerning cyclist that is $50 or under. We set ourselves for this first week. We're going to go next week, we're going to go higher, and then the third week we're going to go even higher, and some absorbent gift that you would ask for from somebody. Some of us I've noticed in the past pick something practical. Some of us go a little cheesy. Some of us go way too practical. So, for example, and by the way, this segment is brought to us by our friends at Competitive Cyclist. We know you don't have to buy online. In fact, we support the LBS, but when you can't find it, trust Competitive Cyclist. Mine actually came from Competitive Cyclist. I asked you guys if you wanted to. You didn't have to, because we have no moral obligation to Competitive Cyclist. My under 50 gift is something that somebody, unless you were a true cyclist, would go, oh, thanks. An Ultegra XT chain for $45.99. All cyclists need one. It is a gift that you guarantee somebody will use within that calendar year, unless they're shitty.
SRAM.
Well, then I get you a SRAM one, is what I'm saying. I would ask ahead of time. Or I would check that list, that extensive 5-page list you sent me, David, telling me every single gift you want from the morning you get up to the dream vacation. Holy shit, David wants a BMW. What the fuck? Sorry, I was venting upon you.
The longest text I've ever sent you.
It would. Any text shows you care, David. But mine is a $45.99, and that's for the Ultegra chain. I don't know if the SRAM chain, I assume the SRAM chain would be a little bit more spendy, But is it? I don't know. What are the comparisons?
I don't know.
Usually you can find them on sale.
50 or under?
Yeah, I don't know what 12-speed is because that's not my market.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This was a 12-speed change for this Ultegra
Yeah.
chain, and I obviously wouldn't need that because I'm still old school.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Should we just go down the row?
Yeah,
Jackson?
So I found, which I'm going to buy myself these this year, from Velotoes, a knitted waterproof glove.
Oh.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dig that.
Bottom.
You did?
I have some. I have never worn them.
I am going to get them and I'm going to wear them.
I'm gonna
There's
take those
really
from you right
thin
now.
I bought them
How long
last
ago?
year.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Last year in the spring, I ordered some booties from Velotoes, and I was like, "If you we'll throw these in for an extra blah 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 if you
Free
subscribe."
shipping.
No, I'm kidding, not to subscribe, but
Yeah.
I did buy them, and I haven't worn them outside yet.
I'm going to get them
You
and
wore
I'm
them
going to...
inside. Or
Yes.
just try them on.
Yeah.
I wear them when I murder.
Right. They are waterproof. But I think that something that keeps your hands warm but also dry is really important.
Yeah.
And I have learned to like that style of glove. That's kind of that knitted material.
It is kind of a knit style. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a little bit of a resistance to it when
Yeah.
you put them on, but knowing that they're
I'm about
waterproof.
to buy
is a-
these right
yeah.
now. These
Yeah.
look awesome.
Right? I know. Designed to keep you dry and warm.
Velotoes does great shit.
Yes, they do.
They
And
do
so
good shit.
they also have neoprene, completely waterproof gloves that
Yeah.
are more than this, but I decided with these.
Yeah.
Willow fingers. Not
How you doing over
toes.
there with the hot mic?
Willow fingers. You know? Come on. All right. Anyways.
You know? Yeah.
Sam, what's your 50 and under gift for the season?
The Silka Super Secret chain lube, the drip wax one. I started waxing chains as Paul got us into that this year, and it's amazing.
It is a game changer.
Yeah, and Paul was the one that did it for us first time because
How
he's
much
like, "You'll
is
trust me."
the dip unit?
It's like 120 or something like that.
No, just
75.
I think they're down to 75. They have like specials and stuff.
Well,
Originally
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
$100. So
Yeah.
then like
But
I haven't
no
even
wax
got
or
to-
anything.
No
Just
wax.
the-
That's
yeah.
just the device.
Yeah. I'm
So-
still running a old crock pot.
Yeah, and there is some things that
Yeah, I know,
you're
I
gonna
know.
have some. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
It is
it's-
that
yeah.
is the way to go. But
Yeah.
I since I wanted to switch Mackenzie's bike to wax, I cleaned it. Didn't have enough time to take that chain and do the wax. 'Cause we share one at David's house, so I just did that, and it's been great.
Oh, the bottle of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it fills in when you wax.
The
Vince,
gaps
that
in
wax-
between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, what
yeah.
happens is about, I think it's like 300 kilometers. You need to add that on there because the wax will kind of break
Yeah,
down
yeah.
on the pivot points. You just hit the links. It's good stuff.
And then how long do you do that before you need to wax again?
I can't remember. It depends. I can't remember what that.
I don't know
But
the
they are-
mileage, but I probably got like 1,500 miles out of it, or 1,000 probably.
Shit.
I-
That's great.
I
Yeah.
have two. Well, now I have 4 chains.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I have 4 chains. I did them all. I've got them labeled 1, 2, 3. So this is a series, and I just once the wax gets bad, I put in the next one on. I have 2 different size cassettes, so there's 2 different lengths. So 2 of them are for the 28, and then the other ones are for 25.
You are an insult away from walking around with Kleenex boxes on your feet, aren't you, man? You are
right.
fucking over the top, man.
Well,
Howard Hughes
what-
over here. Spruce Goose Palmain.
and I always buy.
Now
I
that
buy all my
reference is
chains
dying
on
too,
sale.
but
That
yeah.
you will, if you're patient, you just wait because chains are way better than when we.
Yeah.
I had to replace a chain at least once a month, depending on.
What?
Sadist Black? Oh yeah. If not, you were gonna wear your cogs out. They were they
I
were
had more
cheap
cogs,
and good,
Yeah.
but if you like for the 15, 17, I'd
Yeah.
wear out if I didn't replace that chain once a month. But we rode like 350
Cogs.
miles.
Yeah.
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 Every
I mean,
week. you know,
Mine just
so-
snap when they're done. So
Yeah. Oh god.
That's good. Yeah.
yeah, because that's what happened last time. So.
Yeah.
You broke a
And
chain?
it wasn't
Yeah.
stretched. You had it gauged. Did you gauge that
I
thing?
gauged it. I think I gauged it. No, I gauged it here. It was at one of your houses. Either way, it doesn't matter. And then I snapped it in a race.
Not-
Snapped it at RC3 at the
Wow.
crit.
Oh my God. I wasn't there, obviously. because I wasn't there.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sam, you gave us a little good talking point there.
Yeah.
Paul.
Tubes.
Tubes.
Biddle tubes for your training. It's clinchers, and around here, at least in our area, we don't have problems with goat heads or anything like that.
Oh my God, those are terrible.
Yeah. I understand tubulars and running tubulars in the desert and that type of thing, but here, they're about $10 on like the Victoria.
You know what? Like 5 or 6 tubes would actually be a pretty cool stocking stuffer.
And
I think so, too.
it should take you through the year. I had the same 4 tubes there for a while. I had to buy some, but I had about 4 tubes. And they lasted me 4 years.
Shit.
I buy on Amazon. Continental does because I have such deep
6-pack?
rims. Yeah, it's like a 6-pack,
Mhm.
and they have like 80 millimeter
Yeah.
stems, and I still have like 1 or 2 of them left.
Yeah.
So, and I've used them on Maria's bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David, what you giving to me?
You guys might judge me, but I think everybody needs a burrito bag. Yep.
You know what?
Paul's going to disagree, but I
they're
own one. I
handy.
just lost a strap to it, and it kind of pisses me off.
They're handy, and there's this Sam and I actually have this one. The Alms.
Almsteer? Yeah,
Almsteer.
what's that brand, Jackson?
Almost there.
Almost there.
I have one of those too.
Are you
I haven't.
kidding me right now? That's
My
what that
saddlebag
is?
is there. Is
Mine
that
is
one
too.
too? Yeah.
Yeah, and I like mine, and it's not on the bike all the time, but especially when we travel, it's super nice to have something small to throw on the bike that you can add extra nutrition or stuff to while you're somewhere that new.
Your phone, your GoPro, shit like that. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know it was almost there, and I apologize to that company because I used to say almost 3
There
or
you
something
go.
like that. Almost there.
I
Okay, that
learned
makes
it
complete sense.
from Vegan Cyclist, who's sponsored by him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, vowels
Where the hell
cost
he
a
go?
lot of money.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't done
Wheel
dick
of
in a
Fortune.
while.
Think about it. I'd
Yeah.
like to buy a valve.
I would
please.
like to buy a lot of vowels. We'll buy some more
Yeah.
and help us out who are not smart enough. So there are your Christmas gift ideas. Under 50. Next week, what did we decide? We were going. What did we do last year? What was
we
the price?
did then 150, 250, and then 500 or something.
It
like
was
that.
unlimited. Do we
Yeah.
have that many more weeks left? I don't want
We
to
have
talk about
2
it. I haven't done
weeks.
my shopping yet. We have 2 weeks, so next year,
250.
next week, let's go 200,
Add a zero.
round to 200,
Add a
and
zero.
then the final week we'll go
Add a zero every week.
500. Add a zero,
Every week.
so 500 next week.
And then
Yeah, 500 and $5,000.
$5,000.
That's
500
getting
is
a new
not
bike.
getting out of control anymore, and that's what drives me crazy
Yeah.
about this world.
That's like a helmet and half a shoe.
Yeah.
One shoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck,
Exactly.
you're right. And that's what's so sad. Let's get to our segments tonight. Where's that document? There it is. Brought to you by you. Our Patreon is where you, the listener, can support what we do. Support, an occasional bump from a sponsor link helps, but that is not going to keep the lights on. I'm going through the entire jingle. You're joining the Packfiller Patreon with a minimal amount of support gets us through, while also providing you direct perks like unlimited, unedited free shows, giveaways, ad-free shows, and specials brought to you throughout the year. Join today. Wow, I did a horrible job at that read, and I know why. It's because I have cut back on my drinking, and I have had a beer and a half tonight, and Sam keeps looking at me. Take Me Home Tonight by Eddie Money is ringing in my ears. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go.
That's great.
Changing Times with Paul Main is first and always first, especially in our hearts. Tonight's theme is keeping it fresh, and he gave us a teaser. He gave us all a teaser, which made us think that
you
we
see it,
need
David?
to start gathering up animals 2 by 2 because the world is coming to an end. Because I'm anxious to hear what Paul's show is tonight, keeping it fresh.
So, bikes are expensive. Very expensive. I came across with this idea because I'm looking at, even though the time frame's only 3 years old, I the parts on it are old. Like the stem I have on it is from my 2012 BMC. I just carried on. Same with the bars. So keeping it fresh is like I've got my finger on the pulse on a used stem that's going to kind of modernize it, and same with the bars. And then I switched to 11-speed E-tap. So the beauty of functioning, and there's a practical reason for this, and I would have never.
Hysteria, dogs and cats living together. Yeah. The world is over. Paul's going E-tap,
and this is the reason for it, because
get a camera on David right now,
because the way things
has finally hit you.
So the thing is the way the trends are going is, I love that bike time, but the way you route your cables, if you're running mechanical, go underneath your bottom bracket and it clamps. You have your guides inside. The only way to replace that, I mean, you have these Teflon guides, is that you have to take your bottom bracket out. And I change cables mechanical. If you want a good functioning mechanical system, I change my nowadays like 2 times a year. And I'm like, I don't want to disassemble my bottom bracket. It was a good time to, work on the bottom bracket for sure. But I'm thinking, what if a cable frays and I'm at a race, and it's like, what? I've got to have all these tools to do. It was totally frustrating. So I thought the only option is now I have a totally wireless, at least for the shifting. The brake is simple. It's easy. The brakes are totally exposed. The housing feeds through the frame. So I that's not a problem. But anyway, that was the deal. But I think things are so expensive, and there's a lot of used sites out there. I use Elevate for that, and I had this on my mind for about 4 to 5 months, and I'm watching, and you look at them and examine them, and I'd see like on the hoods, the clamps, the rings on the clamps. There's some that are rusted, and I'm thinking that guy's been on the trainer. He's using that 11-speed. Now he's going to get rid of it, that type of thing, or it's been crashed, and you see the levers are scuffed. And I just kind of waited, and so I got it like $900. That used to be over $2,000.
Send me those links to those.
Yeah,
sites.
And that's what I was thinking about. There's a guy. I don't have any. His name is Roger.
Yeah.
And he has some 11-speed Di2 Durace.
Oh.
Does he want to reach out?
He still has it.
I don't know. He said he had several groups.
Yeah.
But, he was selling a bunch of stuff.
I just imagine his garage is just boxes of Di2.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's just still in the same package.
Yeah. You can have this.
Yeah.
He's that type of guy too, though.
But
I bought 2 pair of shoes from him.
Yeah.
CDs. Brand new CDs. Yeah.
Well, to me, it's like you can take something old and kind of refresh it, even with some, reuse. The problem that I have with the system I'm looking at, it's so easy now. Being in the electrical world, I went to a house and inspected a house that I rewired. Is pretty big, almost mansion-like place, and they had at that time the best wireless. It was called Radar.
Radar Love?
No, Radar Love. Radio Raw is what it was called.
Okay.
And it's switching made by this company. It's very reputable and everything. So you wire it, just everything, your whole house normal, but all your switches you had now it's called principal, and you had your secondary switches, but it used to be masters and slaves. You can't say that anymore. But they had a problem with one of the switches.
Yeah. Exactly.
One of their switches, and I went and they didn't know through time. It's like, well, we don't support that. Here's something that'll work.
Wow.
Then it was like $300 for a switch, and now I went back. All those switches are gone because that was in 2003.
Oh my God!
So here we are.
Everything changes.
Yeah, and you were like, I can't remember how many thousands of dollars we put in this house. Electronics will always outdate. That mechanical, that's hard for me to give up mechanical because it will always function. It is a cable. Mm-hmm. It is so simple. And you look at an 11-speed Shimano. Mm-hmm. There's times where you're not going to get parts, and it's like that forces your hand. So as long as I can keep it fresh and kind of keep everything, I will stay on that path. So anyway, there's something to do to think about if you have an old bike and you want a new bike like you.
Yeah.
Look for it. You can go and look at these Elevate and other ones, cycling upgrades. They have all kinds of wheel sets, rim brake wheel sets.
Wow. That's actually good to
Yeah,
know.
like
for a guy
rentals. Like
yeah.
I'm looking at $600 for hardly used and head.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm sitting pretty. I don't need any more wheels, but
everybody could use some more head.
yeah, you bet.
Oh my god. We're back.
Yeah.
Time for Fit Tips. Bike Fit Sam, Ambassador Cycling, ambassadorcycling.com. Get fit to get fit. God damn it.
I've had a few. One that came across recently was a local rider that's very recreational, and they have been getting into spin classes and Peloton. We accept all kinds. No, but so I had a person that was just like, I'm just looking to set up my cleats. How do I do this? And so I'm like, especially with something like that, always more than happy to walk somebody through it, because it should be a pretty simple process. If you then have pain, then I come in and we can do all the little tweaking. But they just bought like your classic simple set of shoes. They're actually TIEM or something like that, which seems like a play on time, but anyway.
What the hell?
Yeah, but they're like spin specific shoes.
Oh,
And they're
okay,
like you
okay.
can walk around on them.
Sure.
So I've talked about this before on the podcast, but to set those up, how I always recommend it is, put the shoe on, feel for your first metatarsal, which is the ball of your foot, and your fifth metatarsal, that's the outside ball of your foot, right? And that we would call metatarsal arch. So if you basically make a little notch on the side of your shoes, like with a Sharpie, where those two first met
Spots
head
are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you'll flip the cleat over, and you have two that are almost like directly across from each other on the shoe. Line the middle of the cleat up on that, and that's a really good starting
No
point.
shit.
Front to back, yeah. So that'll get you close, and then there's always the play of rotation and medial lateral,
Yeah.
all that. But that's just like set it up in the middle of the cleat, for
Damn.
inside outside, and that'll get you right for the front and back, and it'll probably make it so that you're okay in a spin class that's like 30 minutes.
Yeah. It's too bad you can't kind of line it up like that and just kind of tighten it down.
And then
just go for a ride and see where it ends up, and then just magically get your foot out of the cleat to be able to go, that's where it was. That was it.
I know, because then once you untwist it,
it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
it's all
yeah.
God,
it's
Jesus.
over.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
a bummer that you can't do that, and that's why it's really hard to fit cleats on your own. But that is like a way that I have done it for myself in the past when I get new shoes, is making those marks and then flipping it over so that I can see where the middle of the cleat should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, many times I do remember many times just going, yeah, that's about right. Oh, I'm pigeon-toed, and then I just grab it and go just a little bit.
Yeah. And then it's
Felt
close
fine.
enough.
Yeah, knees don't hurt
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, much.
Yeah,
I can get
Jesus.
through it.
See what I always did? What I do now, actually, is ever since you and I had a bike fit one time, you were like, just draw around with a marker.
Yeah.
And so I do that every time. I just draw around with a marker, and then if I get new cleats, I put it right in that outline.
Then what do you do
Yeah.
when you get new shoes? Do you
That's
can you
what's tough.
line it up, or
Well, then I
because
bring
the
it-
last of a shoe is going to be different from shoe to shoe.
Right. Then I bring it to my friend.
You bring
Yeah. Yes. Yep. But that is true. Like, I mean, that does work when you're just going cleat.
Yeah.
But shoe to shoe, you can hold them up next to each other and get pretty close. But once again, default back to the like putting the marks on the shoes. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mind putting marks on my shoes, but I'm a fitter, so it depends.
If you have the same model like CD, you
Yeah.
have the same markers and everything. You
Yeah,
can just
and they have like the same
Yeah,
indicating marks
yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
meant. Yeah.
First time you put marks in the bottom of your shoes. First time you grease out in a coffee shop, you're going to scrape them anyway.
Yep.
So don't worry about it.
And it says it's permanent marker. It wears off.
Or first time somebody doesn't point out a rock in front of you, and you scratch your really nice white shiny shoes. You know,
Son of a bitch.
Man,
Some-
bring that
yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
I was
Oh.
waiting for that.
Fourth of July.
Waiting for that.
That was tough.
Where's that rock?
Real tough.
it's right there on the
Yeah.
shelf, right over there. It's dated.
I'm so glad you brought that. That's awesome.
I've never been the same again. Time for Doctor. I've never been the same. Period. Are you going with the one that I asked? Okay, this one was interesting. I was talking to all of our glasses are empty, Roger, about he was talking to me about a couple different things, and one of them was about collagen supplements. And when you think about collagen supplements, you think about collagen.
What was the other thing about?
No, I'm not going to talk about that yet. I'm going to talk about that after I've tried it.
Yeah, there you go.
ED pills.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want another baby.
You just practice.
Yeah, exactly. No, collagen.
practice.
Some of you think of collagen, implants or whatever, injections or something like that, and you think of, hi, I'm ready for my close up. People who can't move, that type of thing. But what is collagen, and is it people pulling my age kind of a thing, or how does it benefit humanity?
Well, yeah. So collagen it's a protein that's essential and present in connective tissue in the body. So skin, tendons, cartilage, joints. So it's an area of interest, I guess you would say, for aging. Like you'll hear about collagen creams for people to help reduce wrinkles.
Yeah.
Collagen injections for joints, or collagen supplements that people will take to try to help with joint pains or aches and pains. And there's also people trying to use it for athletic performance. I guess the real question is, should we be using collagen? Does it work? Because I've just told you it's present in all of these things, but there's a lot of areas in the supplement world where we identify that like something is present.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we just give a bunch of it, well, maybe that will do good things. Like, hey, your tendons have collagen, so why don't we give collagen, and that would be good for tendons, right? Well, maybe a good analogy for that would be, your brain utilizes glucose and it can't function without glucose, but if you eat too much glucose, you get diabetes. So, it's not a one-to-one that just because it's present means that it's more of it is a good thing. Now, that being said, we have looked at collagen supplementation in a lot of different areas. I mean, it's present in a lot of skincare items because, people who get really nitty-gritty about elasticity of skin and the hydration of skin, if you apply collagen consistently, you can see some benefits and wrinkles and, hydration of your skin, things that make you look younger or your skin stay healthier. And there are some trials out there that will show that is beneficial.
Or you just check out the buffet line at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, they're all taking collagen, this or that, or putting collagen on their face.
Yeah.
I think for the the people at this bar and maybe people listening is like, hey, how could collagen help me as an athletic person? Is it going to help my joints, my tendons?
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to help me perform better? There have been a number of trials that have showed some benefit in reduction of symptoms of people using collagen with osteoarthritis, so age-related wear and tear. Sorry, didn't mean to look at you two again.
Yeah, well.
Just looked right at you.
I'm used to it.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm intentionally rotating my shoulder right
Yep.
now. Makes
As
the
it's
guy
creaking.
think, I'm a broken specimen.
But, it's a marginal benefit, and it's really with that early mild stages of arthritis in your joints that you might see a little bit of benefit, and it's subjective, right? It's a reported decrease in symptoms. We're not seeing actual reversal of arthritis on radiographs or something like that.
Okay.
So it's one of those things that I tell folks when they want to try it, it's really not going to hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to take a collagen supplement because you have some arthritis, it might help. If you want to put it on your face to reduce wrinkles, yeah, it might do that. And it's really not going to hurt. So it's safe. And there's some areas in medicine where it looks like it works. My only, hesitancy to people is that just because it's present doesn't mean you should supplement it in every regard and expect a benefit.
Any benefits between PO and IM?
I don't know any. I mean, I think it would be different. I've heard of injections that you can do for it into the joints for arthritis versus topical for if you're using it for skincare.
Sure.
And then oral is for diffuse arthritis. But I don't know of any head-to-head comparison that's going to show one being better than the other. So I will say if you're going to get an injection, you're probably paying out of pocket.
Yeah.
That's not that's not something that we're doing.
Well, you can't call them laugh lines when you're crying yourself to sleep every night.
What?
That's what they call our facial wrinkles at our age. They're laughing. Yeah, they're not really fucking funny when everybody's laughing at you. You look old. Or when you work in a business where everybody thinks if you're over 30, you're old.
You're old.
Yeah. Mr. Pat, you're old. You know what? You should hope to live my lifetime. You should hope to make it as old as I am. Someday you're going to die alone in a bed, bald by yourself.
You should have been an internist.
And just watch these kids go, "Ah." I should have been an internist?
Yeah, all my patients are really old and they think I'm super young.
Do they?
Yeah.
Shit.
People say all the time.
You're younger
He
than my
deals
son.
with geriatrics all the time.
That's the thing.
Oh, I'm not bitter. It's time for the cool down with Jackson. Jackson always brings us something interesting, and I like what you kind of do is you just kind of jump around on topics, and that's what kind of makes it fun. So let's see what you got tonight.
Yeah, I was talking about this earlier today when I came in, because today when I got home from work, I got home a little early, so I went out and I ran. But I ran in shorts today.
Northwest
Yep.
United States, December,
yes.
you ran in shorts.
December
Yeah.
9th.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. However, it's very different between running and cycling.
Yeah.
I would have been bundled up if I went out on the bike today. But it brought up the idea in my mind of what is the temperature that you start venturing back outside.
Oh.
And is it the temperature, or is it you've just kind of mentally gotten over training inside? So for me, I would say like 40s, mid 40s to 50s is when we start when I start going back outside. And I think it is a little bit of that. I'm so tired of being inside and I'm watching spring races. I want to go outside now. That's what it is for me.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? For
Sam
you,
is you are a
I'm a baby.
You're
Yeah.
a little
80 and
bitch
above.
is what you
Yeah,
are.
I am. Honestly, I have no problem admitting that. I would ride a mountain bike though.
which is crazy because that's way
Wetter.
more wetter.
Yeah, I know, but it's a shorter,
More drippy?
time. It's
Drippy.
Yeah.
Also, less wind. You're not going as
Yeah.
fast.
less wind. You get hot going up a hill. You know, like I wouldn't go to XC right now because that's but I would do like Beacon, our local, kind of all mountain trail.
Okay.
But it's going to be for like an hour, and it's just really to get fresh air.
So when do you officially say it is out time season?
Yeah, for like road,
Yeah.
it's going to be March at the earliest.
What's temp?
50s.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm not like 50s is a hard stop. If you guys ask me to go out in the 40s, you can go fuck yourself.
See,
I
the
think
thing
that's
is,
No way.
that's generous for him. 50s, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know.
I know.
I'm saying I'll consider it.
Nah,
at
he
50s.
won't even go out in leg warmers.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
end of February though, we kind of see that.
Yeah,
50s.
occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll be in Maui, so
Yeah,
it
well.
won't be till March.
But it's crazy. It's like it's springtime right now.
Yeah,
It's weird how warm it
Yeah.
is.
it is crazy.
Yeah. Paul, why you're a different beast altogether.
Well, I mean,
I'll be out on Saturday if it's not pouring rain.
It'll be 51.
if we didn't have indoor trainers.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so for me, well, I was going to ask anybody want to ride this weekend, as the forecast says 46 degrees.
Fuck no.
No rain, it's partly sunny.
No way.
I'm not saying no.
Yeah, so
I'm
I'll
not
reach out because
saying no.
it looks good, and we can have tomorrow is supposed to be 26 degrees, and then it's like this time of year it can go either or.
Yeah, just
so
wait 15
Saturday's a
minutes.
ways to go, but I above 40.
Yeah.
Moving into condo, I don't really have a place to clean my bike, so that's always kind of a hassle.
Yeah,
It becomes a production. So in particular, if it's going to rain,
I would just take
I'll
that
do that.
Cervelo and just beat it to shit.
Yeah,
Just
but
hose
that's
it
the
off
one I
and,
use
like,
on the
kinda
trainer
gently
that I
wipe it
sweat
down.
on. So
That's a good point.
But also I just got a text from my friend Stu down at Palm Desert, so
Tough.
I'll be down there for 10 days.
Will you?
There you go.
From February 22nd to March 3rd.
Hey, we'll be gone about the same time.
Yeah. Wow, this is going to be empty.
This is going to be empty.
Wow. But see,
Two
you
of
and
us.
I, you know what you and I are going to be doing? We're going to be getting tough while these pussies.
You're right.
We're getting tough.
We're getting Belgian on this.
I'll
Right.
bet you I'll
Shit,
come
yeah.
back with over 400 miles.
That's great.
I can
Yeah.
do
But
that.
you didn't have 700 up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
100 miserable miles is at least 10 times.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
1,000.
If you guys can bang out 100-mile bike ride that time of year, I owe you
I'd
something.
do it on the trainer.
That does not count.
I would never
That
do
does
it.
not count.
100 miles on the trainer
No.
is insanity.
It is
insanity,
insanity, but it's not the same.
Oh, I disagree. David, what's your answer to Jackson's response in terms of weather?
Probably not before March. And 50.
Mountain bikes, though, before you would.
Maybe 40s, but sunny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but road biking, it's going to be March, and it's going to be 50 or more. And again, sunny. I'm not riding in the
This
rain.
is so fascinating because it does stem to when you started the sport. And I'm not saying that you guys are softer, but you are.
No, I used to do. I
said
used to do the
40s.
same shit that you did. I would go out in 36-degree pouring rain over a Western for a 6-hour ride. That's why I will not do it anymore.
We would ride if the roads were bare.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
did-
not saying that as a like, we would ride if the roads were bare. If they were dry enough to ride, you would go out and you would ride. And
This Mount Dave and I rode at 0 degrees because
Yeah.
the sun was out. It's one of those.
Yeah, I would ride January
And-
1st to 100 miles every year.
I have some
Well, that was stupid because
Yeah.
there's no close.
January
at 0
1st
degrees,
January
and that's
1st.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
it's
January 1st, you go out for a half an hour spin just to break
100
into the new
miles.
year. No, that's dumb.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
telling
gonna-
you, I've done this shit. That's why I don't do it anymore.
I'm not
It's-
doing 100 miles in June.
So what I'm saying is, yeah, I would, but we would go out consistently if the roads were bare. And I remember a couple just within the last 15, 20 years where we would go up and ride up the top of the hill that I've blocked out of my mind because Sam always wanted
Brown
to ride
Mountain?
it. No, out south, Valley Chapel,
Valley
out
Chapel, yeah.
out up top there, and
Mount
there
Hope.
was snow all over the place on both sides, but it was beautiful. The roads were dry, and you were good.
We did that a few years ago.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And I will ride when I get sick of indoor training, but it's kind of funny we bring that back to the original first topic. Indoor training has changed so much that you don't go as stir crazy as you used to because you've got different programs, you've got different ways to socialize with people, you've got different workouts every day. The variety is so much more there that people don't get as stir crazy anymore. But that being said, like Paul saying, if it was dry this weekend, I'd probably saddle up and go. I just personally, I don't like finding all my gear, putting all the gear on, and going out for an hour.
Yeah.
But once February, March hits and things are going crazy,
Yeah.
I'm like, where are those gloves that I bought last year?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Where did I put those?
Shit, I lost them already.
I'll
Order
buy another pair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all said it at the same
Yeah.
time. So yeah. But-
Interesting question, though.
yeah. And we talked about running before we went on air tonight, and I thought it was kind of I don't hate running. I used to enjoy running. I used to do pretty decently at running. It's that getting back into running that is so brutal. It's the first
You
5 or
sick
6
fuck.
runs.
This is where he gets this from.
But going out,
You're
but
disgusting.
knowing that you can get a great workout in
No.
under 60 minutes is awesome,
It is.
especially this time of year.
And throwing a swim.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
throwing a
yeah.
swim. Where does the madness stop?
Strap up a pair of grape smugglers, and
Yeah,
next
there you
thing
go.
you know,
I will say two
Sweet.
things. It has gotten me outside in the month of December, which never happened over the past
Yeah.
however many years. And I forgot what the second one was.
It's working
Anyways,
different
it doesn't
muscle
matter.
groups.
Yep.
Doesn't
it is
matter.
working. Making me pliable.
I see it, but I won't participate.
gentlemen, we got to get to the Final K. We're running late for our show. Final K tonight. First of all, thanks to everybody. Like, review the shows on iTunes. Tell a friend. And gentlemen, this is a quick response because David's got to pee. He's already doing the dance.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, how was Santa ruined for you, Jackson?
I found a box, and my mom said he's not real.
And she was hungover. Sam.
My sister, older sister, said, "It's not real. Don't tell your younger brothers."
And she was hungover.
Yeah.
Paul.
I had older brothers and sisters, and they said it's not real, and that's why I was so young.
Really?
It's like, yeah, it's a bunch of crap.
David.
Open the closet.
Oh, you found it.
You found out yourself.
Found the Santa gifts. Yep.
Me, believe it or not, a neighbor dad told me.
Shithead.
I was hanging out at these kids' house, and the dad told me. I was like,
That's
"Fuck!
awful.
Wow, you insensitive prick."
Yeah, that's bad.
So
I'd be mad about it.
I killed him in his sleep, broke some windows. We're good.
Good.
Thanks, you